My name was Bren. Aldrich Ermandrud. Was. And,
that's why you looked at me that day.
Did you die too?
Twinsies?
I have been using you all.
How?
I am from Rexentrum. I attended the Soltris Academy. And, I was plucked by one of the Cerberus Assembly with a few others and was being trained to do the kinds of things that I fear may have been done to...
Yes.
Yeah. And a lot of big plans for me that didn't pan out, and I went a little crazy. And ran away. I ran away. I've been on the run for a long time, and I was tired of starving, and I met you, and was a little less hungry for a while, and I've just been afraid for a long time, and two of the people in that town over there are on the Cerberus Assembly.
Do you know them?
I know who they are.
Would they know who you are?
I don't think so. But I've walked past their portrait at school many times.
Yeah, well, they're high up then, huh?
One of them is the head of the Cerberus Assembly.
Holy shit.
The head of the whole thing?
Is that big?
Mr. Fancy Pants. Yeah.
Wait, isn't that where you want to go, Ford?
I mean, I did. That's the center of magical teaching in the Empire, as I understood it.
It's really bad or something?
There's good teachers there. It's everything that they describe it to be. But after going there for several months, one of the assembly, who also would teach on occasion, started interviewing me, calling me in and asking me a lot of questions. And he sort of put me in advanced class. Me and a few others. I don't want you all to be seen with me, because if you are seen with me by one of them, they will use you to get to me.
Well, I mean, I don't want them to see me either, because they'll kill me and everyone I'm with. So, anyone in town. So I think we'll be hiding for some time.
You met the man who trained me. His name is Trent Ickathon.
That's why you always make that face. I'm sorry, Caleb.
I'm not a very good person.
Well, I don't think our actions define who we are all the time. Good people do bad things sometimes. Even bad people do good things. I think you're a good person.
Yeah, and for the record, Nod, I don't think it's us that's been rubbing off on you. I think it's you that's been rubbing off on us.
Also, I don't think a very bad person would care about us.
I don't think a very bad person would care that he was very bad.
Do you care about us? You've told us several times how you've been using us.
Are you secretly in love with me?
I'm worried about your husband. I know the things that they can do. And I start to unwrap one of my arms.
Arms?
Like the skin?
No, I have been wearing bandages on my arm. And there are little, very faint scars all up the arm.
Cuts or burns?
They are scars, faint scars from cuts.
From cuts.
He used to put crystals in. He experimented on us, on the three of us.
What would they do? What crystals?
He was trying to strengthen us.
The Dunamis?
No. The first time I have ever seen that word was in your libraries. Just haphazardly scrolled into a book. No explanation. No, we everything was for Empire. We were being trained to serve our Empire. Above all else. He was a little mad himself. That is, he was mad.
I'm curious as to how much was for the Empire and how much the Empire was a veil for his own personal exploits.
He believed that the unwashed masses relied on their base instincts, and the highest calling was to rise above the muck and control the cattle for the good of all.
That sounds like a bad person.
But we are at war. And many of us felt that way, feel that way.
Do you still feel that way?
I don't believe in anything now.
This Trent, does he know these two that we saw?
Oh, yes. Yes. And I don't want one more thing on my head to have you guys. It's probably too late anyway.
How powerful are these two? Our normal tricks, would they fall short?
The Cerberus Assembly are the most powerful mages in the Empire. Over 2 centuries ago, a number of mages went to war in the streets of Rexentrum. And it was bloody and awful, and eventually they came to a truce and banded together and proposed to the king at the time, that they serve as a advising body alongside the throne.
Would they see if we were disguised? Or would they have to look for us? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know for sure, but there is a reason why I did not use anything like that back there.
Okay.
So we need to give them a very wide berth. But at the same time, we need to figure out where.
Why would they have taken my husband? He was not a magic person. He was just a chemist.
I don't know. It has something to do with the thing.
It says it. It says it.
Yeah.
It says it.
But I don't know why him. Was
His instincts are solid.
What instincts?
Yes, I'm assuming. While
Oh.
I find this alchemist obnoxious in his simplicity, I'm sorry, I don't believe that.
I don't either.
The Academy's eye for talent proves itself again.
was he gifted in his work?
He was very brilliant in his work, but I mean, I never saw him do any magic-y things.
Did he
It
experiment?
says they want him to produce a number of batches of that liquid, the one that we stole.
That is what is written about there. It talks about. It's. Listen, I don't pretend to know what we're talking about, but it does not seem like anything that I ever studied.
He was good at what he did. He could refine anything.
You know,
They wouldn't kill him then. They need him. They need him to make batches over the next 12 to 16 months.
I'm sure he's alive. But if he was good at breaking things down, taking them apart, experimenting on things, this thing that we have falls directly into that.
It says they are looking for a way to achieve their ends without the object. I don't know what they need. I hope he is alive, I truly do. They will make his life very painful, though.
Trent Ickathon was looking at Yasha. He was side-eyeing Yasha.
What do you mean?
Well, she's really hot.
I feel like I've heard these words before when we were in that bar. He looks for prodigies, people with innate talent. I don't think it matters.
If they took my husband, where would they have taken him? Where their headquarters are in Rexentrum? At a school? At a
The city of Rexentrum.
the whole city is their headquarters?
They're based there.
And the Cerberus Assembly actually has a pretty heavy hold on Rexentrum.
And the Empire. They are close to as powerful, arguably more powerful than the king.
I wonder if, maybe we can break him out before he gets there. Maybe it only just happened.
Do they have magical means of transport?
We watched Lunatus Daleth appear 200 feet in front of us.
So they could already be there.
Maybe.
I'd be willing to lay money on it.
When did you get your new name?
I've used a lot of names. Caleb is just what I told you.
What do you prefer?
I don't know. Caleb, let's stick with Caleb for now.